Hello everyone, welcome back to Helms Gaming. I've got another World of Tanks video for you today. It's the the 112 in a Tier 8 game on Abbey. Just about the best possible matchmaking you could ever hope to get in this tank. No arty, only a couple of TDs, and they're all low tier. None of the new super heavies, and none of the overpowered premiums. No defenders, no libertés, no patriots. No scorpions. So it's looking pretty good so far. Let's see what I can make of it. So I'm going up to the hill on the west side of the map. I don't really like to go to that east road very much because there's a lot less cover and there's a lot less arty protection. Not that it really matters in this game because there's no clickers. But I usually favor this west side of the map. So I'm going to drive up here and see if I can't get a shot or two on the guys in town. I briefly, right here, get a look at that jumbo, but he backs out and I lose sight of him. I'm not going to sit around and wait for that shot. I'm top tier, I need to push, I need to be aggressive. So I'm going to go and try to support those other guys down there, back them up as they push the hill. The mobility of this tank is actually pretty good. Top speed of 45. Generally you're looking at about 32 to 35 on the flat, but if you're going downhill like I am now, this thing actually can shift. It's quite mobile considering how strong it is. Recently, a couple of patches ago, this and the WZ-111, the other Chinese Tier 8 Premium Heavy, both of those tanks were buffed considerably, except for the gun handling. As you can see, absolute potato gun handling. I juked my shot at the last second and I missed. That's actually the only shot that I missed this whole game. But now I'm going to apparently put one right through his MG port. Anyway, as I was saying, the armor of these tanks is now extremely strong. I'm mostly fighting tier 6s up here, and they can't hurt me. They've got absolutely no chance to penetrate me at all, so I can just bully the hell out of them, drive out, aim, shoot them in the face, and roll back a bit while I reload. They can't do anything. Get kind of lucky here, put a shot into the VKD, pick up my second kill. Standard potato gun here, Kami potato gun, 122mm with 175mm of AP pen, quite sufficient. You have 250 pen heat rounds, but I don't need them in this game with the one exception. The Oni might be a bit troublesome depending on if I have to fight him or not. T-34-1, after I shoot him, and he sees the rest of my team charging him down, wisely decides to back out and retreat. Don't blame him there. I was hoping to get another hit, but oh well. Time to push on the Luva and the Black Prince instead. The Low is conveniently giving me a flat broadside. Probably should have gone for his engine, but I decided instead to shoot him in the side of the turret, maybe try to get an ammo rack, knock his commander out, knock his gunner out. Lots of bad things can happen when you get shot in the side of the turret. And he's tracked, so I'm not really worried about him getting away. Well, now his track is repaired, but he's just sitting there, and hey man, if you want to let me farm you for 1,000 damage and kill you, that's fine by me. Pushing on the Black Prince now. He notices me coming and he turns to face me. I have no real problem penning his lower plate here, so I'm going to put a shot in there, and I don't really know why I decided to face hug him, because he has a quite strong turret, and I know that. I guess I wanted to protect my own lower plate, but I should have kept aiming at the front of his hull, but instead I try to find a place on top of his turret where I can get him. Commander hatch looks good. Put a shot in there, pick him up for my 4th kill. Right around this time I noticed that the base is basically abandoned and undefended except for that SU-152 that's sitting up there, so I ping the map and I say RTB, defend the base. But it's me and Striff 74 that are going to go back apparently, just the two of us. Hopefully it'll be enough. And I'm already up to 3,500 damage. Unfortunately, as I go to sniper mode, I lose the Oni, and I can't really. I probably could have tried to blind shot there, but I figured it wouldn't be long before he got spotted again. And apparently he's facing towards me, so I can't really shoot through his front with AP. Load those skill rounds, boys. Wait for the reload. And slam him with heat. 411 damage. Not bad. Not enough to kill him, though. but he's on very low health. He's basically a one-shot for anything that pins him now. So, I didn't miss, but with the potato gun handling of this gun, yeah, so hit the side of his turret, didn't pen, and I missed getting that kill, unfortunately. Almost 4,000 damage, only a couple of enemies left. So if I want to get any more, I need to get over there, and I decided to go across this pond here, and I probably could have made it, but the drown timer really freaked me out with how slow I had gotten down to with the soft terrain in there. So I back out, I check it out, and I lose probably about 30 seconds trying to find another way across this pond, and consequently I probably lose out on damage that might have cost me, that might have gotten me the ace tanker game here. Spoiler, this is not an ace game, unfortunately. So I decided to go across these islands and get up to the other side. The only tank left alive at this point is T-34-85M. He's up in the Abbey, and the IS-3 is pushing up in there to try to get him. I figure he's going to drop down out the other side and try to circle around towards his base where our KV-2 is. So if I can get up here and get through the town, I might be able to get a shot on him or two before the end of the game, before he dies. Or maybe I'll even be able to kill him. We'll see. So, turn north, start heading through the town. As I suspected, he drops down out of there and he's making a run for it. Or maybe he's going to try to take a shot at somebody. Either way, I'm going to see if I can flank him. But the Su-152 picks him up, and that's the game. Right, so since these Chinese premium heavies were buffed a few patches ago, and I really haven't seen that many videos on YouTube about them lately, I want to go over the armor real quick, just briefly. I've set as comparison the IS-3 because of the tech tree heavies, with the exception of the new super heavy German ones, the German one at tier 8. It's probably the best overall tech tree tier 8 heavy at the moment. Plus it has average to maybe a little bit better than average penetration on its cop gun. So I'm going to use that as the comparison. And as you can see, really good armor values on the front plate. Even if it's not an auto bounce, if you're looking slightly down at it, which a lot of tanks will, even if you're not getting an auto ricochet off the front of this thing, you're still going to have to shoot through 245 and up of effective armor. The upper front plate on this tank is extremely strong, as is the front of the turret. Even the thinnest parts of the mantlet are only 250, or only 250. Around the edge of the gun mantlet, you can get some truly ridiculous armor values, and the turret cheeks are quite thick and hard to pen as well. If he's hauled down and all you have are his, and you can't get his lower plate, your only option really are the commander hatches, which are 150 and fairly flat, so they're kind of easy to pen, but you can still get some troll bounces off if you don't hit them flat on. The biggest weak spot, as with most tanks, is of course the lower front plate, which, while it was buffed, is still weak to most tier 8, 9, and 10 guns. Especially tier 10 guns are just going to shoot right through this. But you've still got 200 and up millimeters of effective armor here. It's not like it's that thin. Tier 6s and 7s are going to struggle to pen this, as they did in the replay. You've still got 200 millimeters of effective armor there. So when you're top tier, you can bully the lower tiers like nobody's business, and really the only way they can hurt you is to shoot you in the commander hatches. You can be tracked and damaged in the same shot from the front, or by high penetration guns at tier 8 and up. But even then, you've got quite a bit of armor value here. Over 200 of effective armor, 220 plus of effective armor, with the 20 millimeters of spaced armor that the tracks provide. And this spaced armor band here is extremely troll, very, very thick, like it is on the IS-3. So you can get some really troll armor values. This thing is a side-scraping beast, as long as you're able to hide your front idler wheel. And side on, unfortunately, it's not quite as troll as the IS-3 spaced armor is. You're only going to get about 130 millimeters here, so if anybody can see your flat side, they're probably just going to shoot straight through, as long as they don't hit the front of the turret. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So here's the end plates. First class mastery, whole bunch of shiny badges, high caliber. 3920 damage done, 4 kills, 1125 damage blocked by armor, only 19 assists. Probably that's why I didn't get a mastery, because I had no assist damage. 3652 XP with a double, 108,000 base credits, 1200 base XP, 85,000 credits profit after firing a couple of those heat shells. Not too shabby. Not spectacular, but not too shabby. And that's pretty much it. See you on the next one.